Hello everybody. So this is a vampire hunter that I have done in my sketchbook, and I'm going to colour it in and make it look cool. So you're welcome to tag along and see how it goes. Sorry, frog in my throat. And yeah, I'll occasionally chime in and shoot the breeze. But other than that, hope you enjoy watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, as they say. So I'm just going to go around the edge here, and I'm creating like a boundary, I guess. So my plan is to create the boundary and then on another layer fill it in with grey. So that will be like my foundation for doing my flat colours. Cool. Wrong there, so Control Z. But yeah, so I thought, I'll take a bit of a different approach now, I think. Basically, I sort of found that there's a lot of people out there. There are a lot of similar artists all doing the same sort of thing. So I thought, well, if you want to know things, you can always ask me, and I will do my best to tell you. By trade, I'm a graphic designer, so I design posters, flyers, and business cards and things like that. And on the side, I tend to do commissions and stuff for fun. So I don't really do things too seriously. I am thinking actually of going to university, process of filling out a cover note because I have no sort of formal education in this kind of thing. Just got a bit wrong there. And obviously I don't want to sort of give everybody the impression that I have. So a lot of this is done because I'm self-taught. And I've been doing Photoshop for about 13 years, I think. At least 10 years, and I just want to get a modern take on it. I see a lot of people on YouTube doing their thing, and they're far more. Got to be fair to myself, but they're a bit more concise than I am. I am not a very concise person. There is a high chance. High chance I have either ADHD or ADD. I can sort of flip between things and get excited about stuff and then lose interest and all these sorts of very typical neurodivergent things. But I can't help it. It's just the way I am. So I just have to sort of embrace it, really. It's like it does make me very creative. And has done my whole life, and I am trying to utilize that skill that I naturally seem to have, and have fun with it. So it can be a bit of a burden. It's not the best when there's something you don't want to do. Getting the willpower is quite tricky. But I'm on a referral list, which is hilarious. So they said, oh yeah, if you get a referral, then, you probably have to wait 2 years. It's like, well, now we're pushing 3 years. I haven't heard anything. So I have to just assume that at some point someone's going to come across my file, blow the dust off and go, maybe shall I look at this guy? But, I don't really know what I would do with the information once I have it. All I want really is kind of like an answer. You know, like, why am I this way? Why do I struggle with work and everything else? Just trying to kind of find my sort of place in this society. But you know, it is what it is, and that's something that I've been trying to get used to. So yeah, I sort of went a bit dark. Bit dark sounds like I lost my mind. I did go quiet on YouTube for a while. I don't know if anybody actually noticed, but it was because I was trying to sort of figure out what it was I was trying to do with myself and with my life. So lots of soul searching, lots of wondering whether, you know, what I'm doing is worth it. And you know, I think it is. I think you know, we're in like some sort of capitalist global world where everything is like, oh, you know, you've got to make tons and tons of money, you've got to be this, that, and the other. And to some extent that is true. You know, you do have to make money to live and work and breathe. But I also think that you need to be happy. You need to sort of live your life the way you want to live it. You don't want to just be a drone until you die. I know some people don't have that choice, and I try so hard to give myself that choice. But yeah, you know, I don't want to get bogged down in my world. But yeah, I just thought I'd put that out there because that's what I've been going through. That's the way it is, and I'm doing a few things to kind of get myself out of the funk. So, oh, that didn't work. So what I need to do here is actually use the magic wand tool. On that layer, there we are. Right, so that's what I've done. So now, because I've gone on the outline, nice thick line, go to this layer. Do that. No. Inverse. There we go. Change it to multiply. And there we go. So now I can see everything, and that's good. We've got this nice thick line around it all and stuff like that. So just create another layer, and that's going to be the first of my flats. At the same time, I also have this view that I'm looking at. So got my Pinterest up here just to sort of give me a kind of idea of the kind of roughness I want, the kind of colours that I want. I want it to be quite dingy and dark and moody. I think it's just a sort of future world. So yeah, you know, like I said at the beginning, she's a vampire and a vampire hunter. So she's a bit rough, but knows what she's doing. I liked the eye patch. I've been watching Bad Sisters on Apple TV, and I highly recommend it. You know, if you like a bit of drama and comedy put together and stuff, it's just done in such a great way. Yeah, I highly recommend it. We're on season 2 now, so, you know, hopefully I'm going to get that finished, and then I can watch the last episode of Silo, and then hopefully Severance will be out by then, so I can watch the second season of Severance. Blah, 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 blah. Me talking way too much. So anyway, yeah, back to the main event. Yeah, so I've filled her in with grey, and now I'm going to start picking colours. So back in a minute. Yeah, I wasn't too sure if I was going to get the same colour on the eye patch, but I thought, well, I can always change it later. This is just like the basics. So what I'm going to try and do is I'm going to pick some colours from the very same patch. So let me just hide the Huion RDS 220, which I'm using. Oop, nope. That's that. No, it's this one, I believe. There. So you can see the gradients that I'm using. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to flit around on that single colour and just get variant different sizes. Sorry, different sizes, different colours, and see how long I can sort of go with that. It was something I watched on YouTube where this guy was able to point out that a lot of colours in a painting were all basically different variants of orange, and it sort of blew my mind a little bit because I thought, oh, well, that's good, because usually trying to sort of figure out colours I find quite laborious, quite tricky. I'm not naturally good at picking the colours, and so for me that just came across as like a much simpler way of coming up with colours so that I can play around with things later on. I've also got to label these, so I'm just going to call this one hair, and this one is going to be the coat, and this one is going to be skin. Very important to label these. The number of times I have lost track of where things are. Okay, so I'll put the image of the Huion RDS 220, which is what I use, back up. There we go. See? Oh, my little glove. And I'll just carry on doing it like this, and if I do change the colour, it's only going to sort of change slightly, but it's just sort of add a bit of variety to the image and make it look a little bit more interesting. But it is fun taking a photograph of my sketches from my sketchbook and then putting them into Photoshop really quickly and just colouring them really fast and really kind of getting something out of them. So it's really nice drawing something in the sketchbook thinking, oh yeah, I'm going to sort this out later on and make it look awesome. But yeah, let me know in the comments below what you think of it, because I think this is a much better way of working for me. It might change in the future, but you know, I do tend to draw this kind of stuff. I do like sort of dystopian things. I don't know if you'll be able to see this up in the top, but there's my original picture. There she is. And I've got lots of other things that I've been doodling around. So yeah, I like doing dark stuff. Right, I'm gonna get back to work. Bye. Okay, I'm just going to move the coat to the bottom because it's interfering with everything. So let's do that. Hair. Let's see what we can do. Yeah, I might leave it as normal. Maybe you can do that. Oh, that skin is normal. Oh, okay, I thought I'd skin. Oh yeah. No. Coat is normal. Where's coat on? Oh, it's a lot darker. No, this is actually what I wanted. Okay, so hearing me mumble. Right, the Jumper is going to be a dark blue. For any Americans listening and stuff, I think you call it a sweatshirt or a sweater. So for that, I'm going to go slightly over here. Oh, you can't see that, hold on. So I'm just going from over here for the coat. I'm going to go over here and try and sort of get a kind of slightly different colour. No, I'm going to go blue. I think it's because I know exactly what colour I want. I'm just going to bring it over there. Right, sorry, I'll put the drawing tablet back as well. There we go. Panic over. There we go. But yeah, basically what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to keep the colours in the same value range. I'm not trying to sort of like have anything like really stand out. I am a fan of orange, as you can tell. I've got her with her orange hair, but I'll tone that down a bit. Just going to go around this bandolier, whatever it's called. I don't know. Maybe somebody can tell me what it is. I'm sure it's something like that. Is it bandolore? I'll tell you in a minute when I finish colouring it in. Yeah, so this video might well be slightly longer than some of the ones that I've done before. You know what, I think I'll colour those in as well. It'll create quite a nice contrast to the rest of it. Okay, just asked Alexa, and it is a bandolier, typically worn across the shoulder and the chest to carry ammo. So I knew that, I just could not remember the actual name of it properly, and I know that Chewie has it, Chewbacca, but he's called Chewie because he's so cute. Yeah. Right, back at it. what I just did then was a bit of an experiment. I wasn't sure if it was going to work. So, because I'd done the thicker outline, let's just take that way. You can just see here the black outline here. So all I did was use the magic wand tool on the outside, inverted it, went to select and invert, and then I was able to capture the sketched image and then bring that up, and by putting it below the outer line I've been able to kind of catch it, so it sort of looks a bit more organic now, which is what I wanted. So in my opinion I could just leave her there like that, but I have a habit of fiddling so I'm going to carry on. But I just wanted to show you that was an interesting experiment, and I'm happy it did what I wanted it to do. I carry on. Okay, so now I'm going to do something that usually makes things go a bit wonky. It won't do. It won't do. I'm being dramatic. So I'm going to do Alt Control Shift E, and that'll give me a copy of everything that I've done. I deliberately didn't show the outer line and the white background because I just want those to be all separate. And I'm going to everything that isn't that picture I've just done, I'm going to put inside here. We'll just leave it called Group 1. So now I can turn on my thick line, I can turn on the background, but now I just have one image. Seems to have some sort of thing going on here, so just bear with me. Just E, there we go. Start off with any funny business. Okay, so now I'm just gonna get the blender tool. Blender brush here. And I'm just going to smooth in some of the areas that I want to keep. So I can go back to my flats. Let's go back to my flats. So things like the coat, because I don't want to affect everything else, I'm just going to Control, grab the coat, go back up to this main design. So the reason I've kept it all separate is because if I make a mistake, I don't destroy everything that I've done. So technically I would say, you know, I'm fairly finished. I could just stop here, but I want to kind of muck around and make it a little bit more polished. So just using the blender brush might be a bit heavy here. Let's just have it moist. Okay, so I'm going to go away for a sec and just smooth out some of these things, and hopefully it'll look better when I'm finished. Okay, so it's going pretty well, and I've used my blender to get smooth out some of the sketchiness. I wanted to keep some of it. I wanted it to look, you know, quite drawn. So now I've just picked a close to white. Let me just show you where I am on this. Just turn off that. So that's where I am, just up here, and yeah, just doing some highlights and finishing off really. It's been going quite well. I'm insisting that she is a woman. I think she is. At one point, I was thinking, oh no, I don't know about this. Maybe she isn't. But no, she is. That's what I wanted. I wanted a female vampire hunter. And, she's currently tracking one. That was my thinking with that. So I'm just talking whilst doing some of these highlights here. But yeah, I think it's gone quite well actually. Let me know in the comments below if you like it. But, yeah, when it comes to like the highlights, I like looking for like lighting where the shadow is. I'll try and zoom in and show you. It's quite. So it's a lot better on the hairstyle, so you can sort of see just this line here. It's quite raised, which means it's going to catch more light as it sort of like before it drops off either side. So I'm kind of creating that illusion. You know, it's not going to be perfect. You know, I'm not doing a photorealistic picture. I'm trying to create the illusion of shading and light and all of that sort of good stuff. There we go, it's pretty good. Yeah, I'm also practicing on my motorbike. I've been learning to ride a motorbike the last couple of months. That's been going really well. Got a 125. It's a Keyway V Cruise. Oh man, absolutely love that bike. I've been driving a car for like 25 years, but I've always wanted to ride a motorbike. And, I did a CBT, which is a compulsory motorcycle something. CBT, compulsory motorcycle training. And I just could not get it. I think I was so fresh out of learning how to drive a car. I could not get my head around the changing the gears and stuff. But oh god, now it's like, yeah, I get it. Oh man, I wish I'd gone back and done it. Yeah, tried again, but no, it's just things happen and you just think, oh, I've got time, I'll give it a go. So yeah, that's what I did, and I'm really glad I've done it. So yeah, I'm just practicing here and there. I'll be going for my DAS, that's the direct access thing. So when I'm feeling like really confident, then I'll go for that. But at the moment, I'm just practicing as much as I can. Go out once a day, ride around. I started off doing it sort of just a little way, just around the area, and then I've built it up. And now I'm just driving around, having a look around. It's amazing, the freedom, and you just feel so cool on it. So I highly recommend it to anyone thinking about riding a motorbike. It's like, just get through it, get through that CBT, get over the fear factor, and just go for it. Don't rush yourself. That's probably like the best thing. had a guy who's just like saying, "Oh, don't buy a 125. Go straight for it." I was thinking, oh my god, if I'd have done that, I'd have been on a 650cc motorbike, crapping myself, and yeah, I'd probably be dead right now. So yeah, that wasn't my way. That's just I like to practice and practice and practice until I feel comfortable, not until somebody else says, "Oh yeah, I think you're okay." So yeah. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. I don't mind. I don't mind that I'm not as quick at this sort of stuff as other people. That's just how I roll. But I will get there. I've promised myself I will get there. As for a motorbike, I don't know. I was thinking for a while. I was thinking a Kawasaki Vulcan S. I still like it. But I am looking at other stuff. But I'm nowhere near. But you may hear me talk a little bit about the bikes as I get closer to growing a pair and going for my training for my DAS, and that'll pick up, and then I'll probably just nervously talk to whoever you are. Until I've done it. But yeah, what a rush. It's like going out on a roller coaster every single time I walk out of the house. Right, I think I'm going to call it there. Oh no, I'm not. No, I'm going to do one more thing. Bear with. This was a good technique. I saw Hardy Flower from Digital Painting Studio. This was like his final touch, really. He was like, fill it all with like a sort of bright colour. Create a mask, invert the mask, and then use a soft brush to bring it back to create some sort of like different variants, different coloured. I don't want to go over the top with this, but I just think it just kind of adds a bit more realism, which is what he was saying it would do. And yeah, I think he's right. I think this kind of mixes up some of the colours. Obviously, it's very easy for me to go overboard with this. So I've got to tone it down a bit. I'll put it to 20%. There we go. Get some of this on the swords. There we go. We could play around with that. I mean, color dodge looks pretty good as well. Bring down the opacity. It's not like too overpowering. So it's like 50%, but it just does add a little something. What else we got? That was quite nice. This is lighter colour. That's quite nice. I like that. do. I think I quite like that. But anyway, yeah, the video has gone on for quite a while, so what I'm thinking is I'll just stop it there. If you want me to do anything different, let me know. I do think that sometimes I like to trace, so that might be something to do. Sort of trace a model and then add something to the model, you know, that sort of thing. Because I'm looking at this and I'm thinking, oh, you know, been quite good. Maybe like add some big shoulder pads to this character and stuff like that. But I'm looking at the time and I've already been doing this for 2 hours. So since it was just a bit of a muck around, I think I will call it there. Thanks for watching. Hope you liked and subscribed. Just let me know what you think in the comments below, and if you'd like to sort of do more of this, want me to talk more about other stuff, just let me know. So enjoy the rest of your day. Take care. Bye.